pause it. Can you go empty this for me, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Up here at the start of the machine, we have max gravitational potential energy. As it goes down the track, it transfers to kinetic energy. Down here, it travels through the tube and then through another tube. From about here to here, it accelerates, reaching max kinetic energy here, which transfers to the book, which then falls, transferring to the next step.
The ball is then hit by the book down the steps. As it hits the ground, kinetic energy is pushed back into the ball, causing it to bounce up. It is at its full potential energy at the top of each parabola. We lay down blankets and pillows to take some of that kinetic energy and absorb it so it doesn't bounce as high into our next step. Okay, in this next step, we have cups which have very high potential energy, and as the ball comes down with a high velocity, it crashes into the cups, which transfers the energy and sets us up for our next step.
Alright, on this next step, although the dominoes are not set up, but when they are, and when the cups hit the dominoes, each domino has their own potential energy, and when the dominoes fall over, their potential energy transfers into kinetic energy, and it goes all the way to the mousetrap trigger.
The last domino in the domino train has a popsicle stick attached to it. As it falls, it triggers the mousetrap. The mousetrap with a ruler attached to it then closes over, and it turns on the next step, like this.
The electrical current is then turned into kinetic energy as the blades move, creating air pressure. Since the air pressure is stronger than the friction between the umbrella and the floor, it pushes the umbrella into the next step.
As the books fall, it takes away the support system, which then allows the weight to fall, which triggers the pulley, and the tension in the rope makes the roller move, which then supplies energy for the next step. Like this.
From the previous step, this hits the bucket, turning it into a pendulum, which then swings to the next step, hitting the ball.
The energy of activation is granted by the bucket. It hits the ball, it turns into kinetic energy as it rolls down the ramp, triggering the next step.
The ball then hits the book, turning potential energy into kinetic. The gravitational pull to the ground creates tension in the string, pulling the Jenga piece out of the slot like this.
As the stopper is removed, this ball up here has potential energy, which converts to kinetic energy, and then it falls down this tube to the next step, like this.
So when the ball shoots out of the tube, it hits the book, converting its gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy, which makes parallel motion, emptying the cup.